Hi there, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. So glad you joined me for today's topic because it is a hot one. I might have to throw my hat off and you might have to see the auburn hair because this one gets the juices flowing, as they say. And the topic of today is can I get a 7% return on an annuity? You know, some of the annuity scams that are out there, can I get a 7% return? And the question was submitted. Actually, that's the topic, but the question was submitted, and we're going to read those from a person. I love the name. Sal Marifiati. Sal Marifiati. I love that. And it's a junior, which means there's a senior. So Sal, thank you so much. We're getting ready to answer your questions in detail after this. All right, I'm back, and I apologize to Sal. I probably butchered the name, and I'm sorry. I'm from the South. We're not really good on phonics. We just kind of slur our words a little bit. But I'm going to do it again. Sal Marifiati, Jr. Here's Sal's questions. How is it you refer to an index annuity as a CD rate when it plays in the market, generally the S&P 500, with caps of 7 to 10%, and recently some with no caps? Sal, you have been to the Bad Chicken Dinner seminar, it sounds like, and someone's trying to sell you the sales pitch dream of indexed annuities. And this is when I start pounding the table a little bit. Now, let's go backwards a little bit. Indexed annuities were designed in 1995 and introduced in 1995 to compete with normal CD rates, like that 2 to 4% rate. I understand that there are people out there that are pitching the too good to be true, unicorns chasing the butterflies returns of market upside with principal protection. If that was true, that's all the Fed would buy. So when they're talking about 7 to 10% or no caps or something like that, just understand that with all indexed annuities, there's some lever, whether it's a cap, a spread, or a participation rate. And I've done a lot of videos on that, and I've also written a book on indexed annuities. I'd love to send you for free and under no obligation at theannuityman.com or stantheannuityman.com. Index annuities are CD type products. They're principal protection products. They are not market products. They are not securities. When someone shows you a back-tested number, and this is common, unfortunately, and in many states it's illegal. They say, well, if you'd have owned it 10 years ago or 15 years ago or 7 years ago, you would have made this. And they show these pie-in-the-sky returns. Be very careful. Can that happen occasionally, 1 year out of 10? Maybe. But the blended return of indexed annuities is just not going to be what you want it to be, Sal, and everyone out there that's heard the Bad Chicken Dinner seminar pitch. You do not buy annuities for back-tested, projected, hypothetical, theoretical, unicorns chasing the butterflies returns. You own an annuity for what it will do, not what it might do. So in this case, if you're looking at an indexed annuity, the will do is principal protection. The will do is a CD, normal CD type return. Do not buy it for the might do. Do not buy it for the hopeful return scenario. And if you think you're going to get consistent market returns with an indexed annuity, you're the rube at the table, they say in Las Vegas. You're the sucker they're looking for. Don't be that person. Don't believe the dream because you're going to own the contractual realities of the policy. Okay, so Sal followed up the question with another question, and that was, the whole advantage of an indexed annuity is to participate in market gains while eliminating market losses. Great sales pitch. Man, whoever wrote that and did that at the Bad Chicken Dinner seminar, it's great. Did I miss something? That's Sal's question. Yeah, you did. And let me point it out to you. This is very important. Let's take his example of the S&P 500, which is a commonly used index for index annuities. The S&P index option on your index annuity does not include dividends. Now, why is that important, Stan the Annuity Man? Because dividends within the S&P 500 represent over 50% of the historical returns for indexed annuities. That's a big deal, okay? So you're really getting a snapshot from contract anniversary date to contract anniversary date. But let's go deeper. I'm not going to cliche you anymore. Let's go deeper into his example. Let's just say the cap is 10%, okay, Okay, and let's just say, first of all, have you ever seen markets go 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%, 10%? No, you don't. One year it might be 10%, one year it might be 7%, one year it might be 3%, one year it might be minus 12%. So if you're looking at a contract with indexed annuities and year after year, and it's a one-year call option, let's just say it's 10% that year, uncapped. So Sal gets his 10%. Let's just say that happens. But the next year it's 20%, but the cap is not 10% anymore. They changed it, which, oh, by the way, the annuity companies can change the way things are calculated with the caps and spreads and participation rates at their discretion. So let's just say it's 5%. The markets go up 20, Sal gets 5. The next 2 year, market goes to the toilet, Sal gets 0. So first year 10, second year 5, 0 and 0. That's 15 divided by 4, right? That's your return, which is a normal CD type return. The one that kills me all the time is people, there'll be agents out there say, well, you're going to get, they're going to calculate the index every month and it's going to be up to 3%. So over a 12-month time period, you could get 36%. Sounds great. No downside, 36%. Oh, hold on a second. Here's where the details come in. With those monthly type calculations, unlimited on the downside, capped at 3 on the upside. So think about that. That's not going to work out. So the first month, the market goes up 5%, you get 3. Second month, market goes up 3%, you get 3. Third month, market goes down 15, minus 15. Annuity companies have the big buildings for a reason. I'm not saying indexed annuities are bad products. They're not. They're great products. They're great CD type products. They're great principal protection products. But what I want to be very clear with people like Sal and people out there that are going to the Bad Chicken Dinner seminar or the big steak seminar or whatever, or the person that they've been working with all these years, all of a sudden has this indexed annuity and they're saying words like market upside with no downside, market participation with principal protection. Be careful. If it sounds too good to be true, it is every single time. And we primarily use indexed annuities for the attached income rider guarantees for future income. If you want to buy indexed annuities as standalones, just understand that the renewal rate history of the annuity company is very important, meaning they can change the rules on how things are calculated. But don't go into the contract thinking you're going to get market returns with principal protection. You're not. Hey, occasionally, the Annuity Man has to go back and just reiterate a couple things because I was having things thrown at me. I don't know if you saw the shoe come past me. But remember I was doing the monthly thing where you can get up to 3% and then unlimited on the downside. So you're up 3 one month, you're up 3 the next month. And then the third month, the market goes down 15, you get unlimited on the downside. The bottom line is they add all that up. And in that situation, you're in the negative, right? Plus 3, minus 15. The point I'm trying to make is not to get in the math weeds, is that it's not what you want it to be with indexed annuities, but it's pretty good. I always say with indexed annuities, they're not too good to be true, but they're pretty darn good if you understand them for how they're designed and what they're going to do, which is protect the principal and give you normal CD type returns. Hey, I want to thank Sal for bringing this topic up and asking those questions. Once again, Sal just put in the questions on the YouTube channel. We answered them, and now he's a superstar. Everybody knows who Sal is, even though I butchered his last name. My apologies. And there's a Sal Jr. and a Sal Sr., which is good. And I don't want you to feel like I'm beating you up, Sal, or anyone out there that has bought an indexed annuity or bought something too good to be true or being pitched. What I want you to understand are the realities of the product and how they're designed. And the fact that they're fixed annuities, they're not securities. And actually, if a person only has an annuity license and not a securities license, they can't even use the word market legally. So, I mean, that should pretty much tell you all you need to know. I know that the agents out there that are pushing the envelope a little bit on the hopeful return scenarios sometimes get a little bit carried away. They're excited. But what you have to know is if it sounds too good to be true with any type of annuity, it is every single time without exception. And who's that coming from? It's coming from the #1 agent in the country, America's annuity agent, Stan the Annuity Man. And I appreciate you joining me on the Stan the Annuity Man YouTube channel. I'll see you next time.